It is said to be the seal stone containing Siliveth, goddess of destruction. This magical star of destruction was shattered into pieces all across the world, and those who were born with this fragment were called the Starborn. In 1192, during an age of conflict, the Archean commander Khazar sought to use the power of the star fragments as a tool of war. The wizard Jan Junith sent Calanthea, a witch, to the remote island where Starborn were hiding.
Protect the children at all costs. I'm sorry, child.
Why are you here? Oh, I was just about to go back and get it. Thanks. Oh, I need to repair something in Crescent Town. Since you're here already, do you want to go to the training grounds with me? It's been a while since you've seen some action. I'm sure it's nothing too serious or urgent. Besides, today is the day when Gigantrite passes by Wisperian. Wisperian will be full of energy today, so let's take it easy. Why don't you take this chance to try out a different weapon? You can't keep using that broken sword forever. Then we can go to Moonshade Town. What do you say? Find a weapon that you like. The lift is broke. We can't get to Wisperian with this. This lift would let us cross Wisperian to get to Moonshade Town. It's the only way to get there without a boat. This is bad. Burmetz is here. Maybe he has an idea. I will try to find a way. You go ahead and take care of the injured.
While Wisperian was still intact, a broken pulley lift prevented you from reaching Moonshade Town. Suddenly, a mysterious being bathed in light appeared and led you to the top of the great tree.
How did you get here? I thought the pulley lift was broken. I don't understand what you're saying, but if you got here with the glide path, you must have the power of a star fragment. I hear that those with the power of a star fragment can communicate with mysterious entities. Oh, I see. You escaped with me. I'm glad to see you're safe. But now's hardly the time to chat. Thank you. Captain Kyra and I will fight the Archean forces on this side and find a way to... Please be careful. When this is over, let's be sure to meet again. This is the power of a rampaging star fragment.
I'm sorry, child.
Children, this way!
Hey, wake up! That's strange. I wasn't told about any serious injuries. Hey, are you awake? Do you recognize me? Oh, nice. You wait here. I'll call the healer now.
What happened? Do you have any idea how worried I was? I thought something happened to you. Clay is waiting inside, so hurry up and go see him.
Thanks to your defeat of King Vert, we were able to fight off the Archean. The portal in the sky has closed as well. We were about to be killed by King Vert when your star fragment went into a frenzy and overwhelmed the enemy. If you hadn't been able to defeat him, none of us would have survived. I'm thankful the Elder protected you 10 years ago, so that today we could stand together to defend Wisp Island. Speaking of which, I'm sure you feel guilty over what happened to the Elder. You didn't cause his death. You should know that. Please, don't blame yourself. That said, are you all right? Your power, it's clearly too dangerous to leave as is. When a star fragment's power overloads like that, it takes a heavy toll on the bearer's body. It could even kill you. Carrying such a powerful star fragment makes you a target for the Archeum too. A decade ago, Khazar and Calanthea invaded this island precisely to steal that power for themselves. That power is unpredictable when it's in a frenzy. It will hurt innocent bystanders who get too close. I have a friend named Martinet in Castleton, a town in Laslan. She's researching the effects of star fragments. I believe she can help you. Here, take my token. Show this to the storage manager named Melky, and he will help you. When you are ready to leave, touch Luna Zero's head to temporarily enhance your glide ability. That should get you all the way to Castleton. I wish you all the best.
Huh? How can I help you? Seeing that you brought the calming potion, I'm pretty sure that Martinet must have sent you. If she sent this out of the blue in such a hurry, then things probably worked out well for her. Sorry, but Adriana...
The news from Nina was unexpected. Zeroth's spies were closing in on Adriana's hideout, forcing her to flee. Martinet's potion was still not effective enough to control her mana completely, so she set out to find a way to...
Unfortunately, we're a bit late. That one must have taken Adriana away!
You have a star fragment just like that girl. I won't be going home empty-handed after all. You dare interfere with our plans? I'll kill you!
Archean forces captured Martinet, the younger of two twin sisters. By keeping her hostage, they forced the shaman Adriana, who wielded the power of a star fragment, to call forth the rains. As the ritual began, rain cascaded from the sky, accompanied by crashes of thunder. But the Archean forces had altered the ritual. Their tampering caused a cursed rain to fall on Laslin. Wherever the rain fell, creatures transformed into violent monsters that attacked people and devastated the farmland. Adriana was shocked to witness what she had done. When the Archean forces turned on the sisters, meaning to kill them now that they had served their purpose. The awe-inspiring power of the star fragment that lay dormant within Adriana flooded out, and their enemies were annihilated in an instant. In the aftermath, Adriana was beset by unspeakable disfigurations, swallowed by guilt over her role in causing the cursed rain.
Oh, what should I do? There's something that I desperately need, but no one will even listen to me. Couldn't you find it in your heart to help me out, adventurer? Have you ever heard of this monster known as Iskale the Grey-Fanged? He was this dreadful wolf that possessed terrible The only reason I'm alive to speak to you about this today is that Henry, the Lord's son, came to rescue me and the other children. He heroically sacrificed his own life to defeat Iskale. Whenever I get the chance, I try to visit Henry's grave in Castleton Abbey to leave some offerings. Last time, the anniversary of Henry's death is coming soon. So I saw a beautifully crafted keepsake at an old hunter's house once. He said he got it from participating in the wolf hunting contest that is held. I wish I could get one of those keepsakes and bring it to Henry's grave, but I'm still too young to... You don't mind? You'll really get one of those keepsakes for me? If that's the case, then No, never mind. Actually, it would be nice if I could have 2 of these keepsakes. Do you think it'd be possible to get 2? Thank you so much, adventurer! The contest is hosted at the Lord's...
Brother, this way! So many things to do. Making arrangements for the contest. I know that you've come a long way, but our situation is pretty bad. My Lord Hobbs cherishes this contest. He hasn't missed a single one. You have no wolf hunter keepsake. But that's... no, never mind. But first you need to help me procure the ingredients needed for the bait, okay? Please defeat the Crackle in the wrecks on Wind Hill shores. They're tricky to find, but the wolves love eating them. The stench of crackle meat is irresistible. Also, investigate any chests that are left in the wrecks. They often contain fishing bait, which is least...
Dave, the Lord's aid, was... Hamel, the sacred deer of the Black Owl Plains, met his demise. And his death heralded Iskale's return. Those who fled from the wolves found themselves isolated in the Abbey. Iskale, with the power of the Star Fragment and backed by a pack of ravenous wolves, set upon them. While the people cowered in terror, Henry rose to the occasion. He had always admired Hamel's courage, and he took heart from it now, urging the others to escape. As Henry desperately battled against the wolves, Iskale rushed towards him. Henry knew of Iskale's weak point. Hamel had come to him in a dream, showing him what he needed to know, and so Henry hurled his torch at the bottles of lamp oil in the storeroom. The oil ignited instantly, and with each fiery explosion, the very ground beneath their feet trembled. Henry was caught in the flames, along with Iskale. All that remained when the others returned to the Abbey were the bones and ashes of Henry and the wolves. Now the people of Castleton hold a wolf hunting contest every year to honor the courage and sacrifice of the young hero.
Long ago, the mages of Venelux built an observatory to watch the stars in the sky, but the Archaeum destroyed the tower, leaving it in ruins. It is now being used as a base for those adventuring in the Estella Fields, Carmine Forest, and the nesting grounds.
Oh, brother, there's going to be a war. We're in big. While I was wandering, I heard it clearly with my own two ears. I spoke to the watch.
What brings you here? Who said that? Was it that goblin again? Don't waste your time and energy. Be on your way.
It says it's because of some... the captain would believe me if...
Captain really believe you? Possessing a black heart. Front paws to the This isn't enough. Goblins always write in 3 phrases.
Ruby was
What is it? This is a dangerous place and best avoid it. Well, some people call me that. Possessing a black heart. Those goblins colluded with Archaeum. Where did you get this document? I see. The last part is torn from this parchment. It means the order is about to be executed. We don't know the details. How troublesome. And goblins always perform a special ritual before a major operation, sharing the details to their members. We might be able to find out what this is all about from the ritual. A goblin agitator is leading the ritual. We'll need to figure out the meaning of the final sentence. Will you do that? Thank you. Come meet me here when you find the last piece. Oh, and watch out for the giant goblin butcher.
Henson's expression.
You're the one talking to Ruby at the Starlight Observatory ruins, right? Let me introduce myself. I am Ariella. I am researching the Estella Fields monument stones and the local goblins. Ruby has been feeling uneasy lately, and the goblins have been acting strangely. Based on my investigation, they appear to be gathering here, and they seem to be preparing for an important ritual. But I have no clue what that might be. Huh? Then they're here for... that ritual? How fascinating. I absolutely must know more. Oh, infiltration isn't one of my strong suits. Here.
On the day of battle, the Urstella goblins tear off the last sentence of their chieftain's orders and divide it up to carry amongst themselves. If you gather all of the pieces, you can complete the missing sentence.
Good job. Front paws to the spider, and tail towards the star. They plan to lure the Resistance into Carmine Forest, and take control of the Starlight Observatory ruins. How cunning. The Starlight Observatory ruins are in a strategic spot and must be defended. Go to the Starlight Observatory ruins and let the god know about time is of the essence. Hurry. I'll meet you there.
An attack? Everyone already left under Captain Ruffalo's order. Oh no.
Huh? Where the hell did you find this? It's my armband from back in the day. Thanks for finding it. Do you mind bringing this to Ruffalo? About time this armband gets itself a new owner. He'll get more use out of it than me. Come to think of it, I don't think we've had a chance for introductions. Where are you from? Wisp Island. Do you happen to know anyone named Jan Junath? Ah, I see. Jan is my friend who used to travel around Silesium with me. If it weren't for that insidious Calanthea. That was such a long time ago. I'll see you later.
We defended the Carmine Forest. This is his armband. Captain Henson wants me to have this? Me? 10 years ago, most of the patrol members died in a plot by the Ark. Before I knew it, I was running away. I brought in reinforcements, but it was too late. Well, he's quite magnanimous. Sorry, but can I ask you a favor? To my comrades who died there 10 years ago, you will find the monument of Gestalt and Cicero in the Starlight Observatory.
After being given the armband, "10 years ago, craftsmen in the employ of the Archeum Legion secretly visited the Resistance soldiers at the observatory, offering a huge reward for aid in stealing gems from the goblins. The soldiers, who were suffering through a famine, were overwhelmed with temptation. All but 3 of them left the camp. While the guards were away, the waiting Archeum battle platoon readied for the attack. Watch Captain Henson understood the situation all too well. He told the 3 remaining guards to flee, and one of them, Ruffalo, escaped into the woods with his head hung low. Battling against an endless sea of enemies, the 2 remaining guards died horrible deaths. Henson, who lost an eye, rose again each time he fell, sword held high. Just as Henson, gravely wounded, neared his own death, Ruffalo returned. He had not fled at all, but instead brought reinforcements who drove back the enemy forces. Although the bravery of Henson and his men saved many lives, he blamed himself for the death of the soldiers and resigned as watch captain. 10 years later, he still quietly defends the front lines and is admired and respected by the local resistance forces.
How can I help you? Seeing that you brought the calming potion, I'm pretty sure that Martine must have sent you. If she sent this out of the blue in such a hurry, then things probably worked out well for her. Sorry, but Adrian...
The news from Nina was unexpected. Zeroth's spies were closing in on Adriana's hideout, forcing her to flee. Martinet's potion was still not effective enough to control her mana completely, so she set out to find a way to...
Unfortunately, we're a bit late. That one must have taken Adriana away!
You have a star fragment just like that girl. I won't be going home empty-handed after all. You dare interfere with our plans? I'll kill you!
Archean forces captured Martinet, the younger of two twin sisters. By keeping her hostage, they forced the shaman Adriana, who wielded the power of a star fragment, to call forth the rains. As the ritual began, rain cascaded from the sky, accompanied by crashes of thunder. But the Archean forces had altered the ritual. Their tampering caused a cursed rain to fall on Laslan. Wherever the rain fell, creatures transformed into violent monsters that attacked people and devastated the farmland. Adriana was shocked to witness what she had done. When the Archean forces turned on the sisters, meaning to kill them now that they had served their purpose. The awe-inspiring power of the star fragment that lay dormant within Adriana flooded out, and their enemies were annihilated in an instant. In the aftermath, Adriana was beset by unspeakable disfigurations, swallowed by guilt over her role in causing the cursed rain.
Oh, what should I do? There's something that I desperately need, but no one will even listen to me. Couldn't you find it in your heart to help me out, adventurer? Have you ever heard of this monster known as Iskale the Greyfanged? He was this dreadful wolf that possessed terrible The only reason I'm alive to speak to you about this today is that Henry, the Lord's son, came to rescue me and the other children. He heroically sacrificed his own life to defeat Iskale. Whenever I get the chance, I try to visit Henry's grave in Castleton Abbey to leave some offerings. Last time, the anniversary of Henry's death is coming soon. So I saw a beautifully crafted keepsake at an old hunter's house once. He said he got it from participating in the wolf hunting contest that is held. I wish I could get one of those keepsakes and bring it to Henry's grave, but I'm still too young to... You don't mind? You'll really get one of those keepsakes for me? If that's the case, then No, never mind. Actually, it would be nice if I could have 2 of these keepsakes. Do you think it'd be possible to get 2? Thank you so much, adventurer! The contest is hosted at the Lord's...
Brother, this way!
So many things to do. Making arrangements for the contest. I know that you've come a long way, but our situation is pretty bad. My Lord Hobbs cherishes this contest. He hasn't missed a single one. You have a wolf hunting keepsake? But that's... no, never mind. But first you need to help me procure the ingredients needed for the bait, okay? Please defeat the Crackle in the wrecks on Wind Hill shores. They're tricky to find, but the wolves love eating them. The stench of crackle meat is irresistible. Also, investigate any chests that are left in the wrecks. They often contain fishing bait, which is...
Dave, the Lord's aide, was...
I hope whoever I spoke to arrives soon. Oh, Yes? Can I help you? Oh, goodness. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Rutain. You really came. What a relief. I'm currently investigating a disappearance in Vienta village. But I'm running out of time and urgently need the help of a magic wielder. So, I left Luna 17 behind and set it to communicate with me when it detects someone nearby who can wield magic. Right beside Laslan is a dominion called Stoneguard. The biggest town there is called Vienta. Recently, a child named Lucille went missing from the village. The Resistance has launched a search to find her. The problem is that even after a day of searching, there's no sign of her. We expanded the search area, and my friends and I are now investigating the nesting grounds and Carmine Forest. A monster known as Morokai lives in this Carmine Forest. If the child did come all the way out here, she's in grave danger. I've hidden mana recording devices throughout the forest to keep track of Morokai's movements. Could you please retrieve those devices for me? In the meantime, I will search Morokai's hideout for any signs of the child. I hid them in clusters of spider eggs around the forest. I made them so that only magic wielders can recover them, keeping them safe from monsters that could damage them. Dig them out of the spider eggs, and the clamps will loosen in response to your magic. Then, just bring them back to me. You're back already. I hope you didn't run into any trouble. Thank you. I'll check these for any sign of the child. Please wait a moment. There's no trace of the child on this device either. This isn't good. In Morokai's hideout, I found a crumpled letter that says, "Abduct children." In any case, it seems the child is not missing, but rather kidnapped. If she's not in the forest, they might have taken her somewhere else. Oh, I must let my comrades know. Oh, you can deliver a message for me? Thank you. This way I can continue my search in the north side of the forest. A comrade of mine, Robert, is currently searching for any traces of the child in the nesting grounds. Please, pass this new information on to him.
Red flowers bloom across this beautiful meadow located between Laslan and Stoneguard. However, contrary to its appearance, it is home to aggressive creatures such as terror birds and quillixes, which is troubling for the merchants who pass through.
Can I help you? Do you have business here? I could tell from the spider webs all over your shoes. Has Rutain already finished his investigation? What? He discovered an order to kidnap children? Dear gods, no wonder we were unable to find any traces, no matter how hard we searched. Hang on. Now that you mention it, something did feel off back there. I'd better investigate again. I saw some wrecked carriages here and there across the nesting grounds. They seemed strange, but I didn't notice anything particular. That's what happened. I'll check again for even the smallest trace they might have left behind, to tell us who did this, or where they went. Oh, all right then. You seem to know what you're doing. I'll go and investigate over this way. So could you take a look at the...
Robert, who had been investigating the nesting grounds, immediately
Have you finished investigating the area? Tell me what you found. These ledgers. These look like children's names. Look, this ledger says Vienta, and Lucille's name is checked off. That's the name of the child we're looking for. But there are other names that have been checked off here too. Then, she isn't the only child they've kidnapped. You're very thorough. A sword stuck in the corpse of a terror bird. There was a pattern like this on the sword? Damn it. That's used by the Archeum Legion. Could they be responsible? We need to act fast. I discovered a wrecked cart in which I found a piece of a partly burned map You know what that means, right? I'm going after those scoundrels. So please, take this map piece to Sophia in Vienta. She'll know what to do with it.
What is it? I'm in the middle of an important mission, so unless it's urgent, please come to me about it another time. Robert? You should be in the nesting grounds investigating the missing child case right now. What did he say? Damn it. So, it wasn't a simple missing child case after all. One moment. I found a piece of a map while searching around here too. If we put these two together... Oh dear. This shows the staging area of the Archeum Legion. I will inform Captain Da Vinci immediately, and we will stage a rescue. Thank you for your help. I'd better contact Robert and Rutain too. What? He went to the staging area alone? That fool! Who knows how many Archeum soldiers will be there? I'm sorry to ask more of you, but could you hurry to the place on the map and help Robert? Knowing him, he might have jumped in already, though. Going alone may well get you killed. I will report to Captain Da Vinci as quickly as possible and lead reinforcements there. Thank you so much. Looking at the map, the place is over a stone bridge on the north side of the nesting grounds. I'll mark the exact location on your map.
Did everyone make it out okay?
Sure. You know I'm capable of that much, don't you?
Running recklessly into the battlefield, you mean?
Is that why you sent him first? Because you were worried about me?
Oh, shut up.
It's more than just a hideout. This is Zeroff's secret base.
Maybe we can find the one behind the kidnapping.
Pardon my late introduction. I'm Da Vinci Aaron, leader of the Lastlin Allied Resistance Forces.
Aye, sir.
I've saved all the children, but it isn't over yet. I see. Sophia, leave with the children. You... That can't have been an easy fight. You okay? We could take out Zeroff and rescue the children, thanks to you. But even with Zeroth's death, Khazar will never give up on Lastlin. The Archeum Legion will be back. Many have gathered under the Resistance's banner to fight the Archeum. Brave, determined people, willing to risk their lives. People just like you. And humble, too. Rumors about you are already spreading through the newer... I've heard stories about a Starborn who'd come to Castleton and has been going around helping everyone they could find lately. Is that you? I heard what happened on Wisp Island, what happened 10 years ago, and how you went into a power frenzy. Many others in the Resistance also suffer because of this power, both from its side effects and from being hunted by Archeum. But that power has great potential too. If you join us, it may be possible to realize that potential. What do you say? I look forward to seeing you in action.
Everyone escaped safely, Da Vinci.
Sophia will lead the children safely to the village.
Let's head back.
You're back. We've brought all the children back safely, and came back here after discussing what to do with the hideout. You aren't hurt, I hope. Thanks to you, we were able to save the children. And that fool, Robert. I thought my heart would drop right out of my... Never mind. Zeroth was the Archeum's commander, overseeing operations in Laslan. Thanks to you, the region will be safe for a while. They are really frightened, but everyone is fine. Nothing but a few minor injuries. It's all thanks to you and Robert for taking action so quickly. These plans for a kidnapping operation have the name Calanthea on them. Calanthea used to be a very infamous witch of Archeum. There were rumors that she died, so it's strange to hear her name again. Anyway, according to this, they're seeking children with star fragments to extract the power. You too? I wonder Captain Da Vinci seemed to be talking to you about it especially. I've also heard of that power. I had no idea the Archeum was so obsessed with it. Captain Da Vinci personally accepted you into the Resistance, so please, feel free to ask for help if you ever feel that you may be in danger too. The Resistance was created to fight the Archeum Legion. The truth is, the Captain saved our lives when we were young. Rutain, Robert, and I. We owe our lives to him, and we respect and admire him more than anyone else. When he saved us, I swore that when I grew up, the three of us would form a guild and become people who could be of service to him. Captain Da Vinci also encouraged us by gifting us a flag he kept with him from when he was a trainee so long ago. His support made us the force we are today. Well, thank you. But after experiencing what happened this time, I feel like the three of us alone aren't enough. I felt it even more deeply with you helping us. I think it's time for our guild to let go of the name the Terrific Trio. We are so much stronger when we stand together than when we stand alone. Our guild is greater than the sum of its members, just like Captain Da Vinci's Resistance.
Sophia congratulated you on... As Revolupius's army swept across Laslan, Sophia and Rutain, siblings whose parents had died in the war, fled for their lives and lost their way in the Spider Forest. Their childhood friend Rob searched for them, at last discovering them hanging in a spiderweb, deep in a cave. The three children struggled to undo the webs, but in the end, they were all captured by the owner of the cave, Mordecai, who meant to feed them to his spiders. At the very moment they thought it was all over, they heard the clash of weapons outside the cave. Rutain's hero, Captain Da Vinci, had been tracking Mordecai when he found the trail left by the children. Backed by Resistance soldiers, he rushed to the rescue. The hand that reached out to them in that time of despair planted dreams of heroism in the children's minds, and they resolved to become just like Da Vinci, aiding those in need. 10 years later, the strong and ambitious warrior Sophia, the charming and agile hunter Robert, and the gentle and kind wizard Rutain became known as the terrific trio of the Resistance. Though the truth...
If you've taken someone, you should at least tell me where I can find him. My husband was admitted to the clinic for a while, and they suddenly said it was an epidemic and sent him some quarantine. It's somewhere outside town, but they won't tell me exactly where it is. What should I do? Is there any chance my heart... Gosh. I'm so sorry. You're the first person who's off. Goodness.
What brings you here? It's me, Sophia. I've been incinerating the patient's contaminated belongings. Man, things are pretty bad right now. Anyway, what brings you here? Julio. Okay, got it. But I'm so busy right now that I'm not sure I can deliver it right away. Oh, right. Actually, now that you're here, would you mind helping me out a bit? We need to burn all the articles here. Otherwise, they could potentially spread the illness. Thanks for your help. Thank you. It all went smoothly. Oh, right, the letter. You said the person who asked you to deliver it was named... It will be faster if you discuss this letter with Dr. Leonardis, instead of me. He's in the clinic in Vienta Village Plaza. He's very busy looking after patients nowadays. But if you say I sent you, you should be able to meet him then. We, the Resistance, want to help. But Dr. Leonardis said there was a risk of spreading infection. If you can, would you ask Dr. Leonardis if there's anything simple to be done? Groups are off limits, but perhaps it will be different for you solo.
Welcome. Come over this way. Now let's see. How much pain are you in? What? Then why are you here? I'm quite busy now, so if you're not here because you're injured, then please return later. Oh, Julio. I see. I'll deliver this letter, don't worry. Just be on your way now. Goodness, no. Leaving here quickly would be helpful. Sophia worries over nothing. Then check on the patients here. And in particular, if any are hearing things. Do tell me, did you meet all the patients? Did you check those who are hearing things? Oh, really? It's finally begun. Thank you for your help. You may go now. Everyone has different symptoms, but it must be a plague. Can't you see they're conducting research to ensure the patient's symptoms don't worsen? Green medicine? What are you talking about? Cut the crap and get out!
Nardis immediately became angry and kicked you out.
Did you meet Dr. Leonardis? Really? Something suspicious occurred out of the blue. What happened? Oh, that green medicine. I've seen it. Dr. Leonardis was prescribing it for patients without even asking for a fee. But why? Dr. Leonardis has always been a very dedicated physician here. Why would such a person... Yes, I trust your judgment. But will you hear the truth if you ask Dr. Leonardis? I heard he leaves the clinic every night. Why don't you search it then? If this is true, it's no time to be picky about your methods.
Who's there?
So as to secretly gather human sacrifices. According to the journal, this blood ritual will be held tonight. You hurry to the plaza.
Try to stop them.
Who is it? Do you have business with me? You're a cheeky one. Who do you think I am? I'm Jake Hander. Are you here for a duel? I'll give you...
What? Sophia? So that's why you needed the Slayer's Pledge.
If only she'd come on as a staff officer when I suggested it, this never would have happened. Her talents are too precious to let go to waste under that state Da Vinci. If it was strong enough to vanquish Sophia, this vampire must be powerful. Even with your Guardian's pledge, you're gambling with your life. Will you still do it? I like your boldness. Good. I'll give you the Guardian's pledge of Ezekiel, the legendary vampire slayer. Once you activate the Guardian's pledge, its Guardian will inhabit your body. But that alone is not enough. The memories of a Guardian are called pledge loops. The more pledge loops you can find, the stronger the Guardian will become. You'll need to find those first. Ezekiel's pledge was found in the Temple of Silvereth. You should go there first. Maybe the Guardian will show you around. Now, hurry. End that creature's life.
What was his name again? Ezekiel? I dispatched that fool a long time ago. So, it's you.
Leonardus!
While being bitten by a vampire, Ezekiel was saved by Scala, the monster hunter. Despite now becoming a half-vampire, Scala trained him to become a vampire hunter. Scala would later be killed by Baron Leonardus, a powerful vampire lord. Ezekiel vowed to avenge her. Over the course of decades, Ezekiel became a legendary vampire slayer. He found Leonardus and began a fight to the death. But Leonardus was too strong. At death's door, Ezekiel used the last of his strength to draw a magic circle with blood and placed a Guardian's pledge in its center. With his soul now infused in the pledge, Ezekiel became a Guardian, protecting others from vampires.
Match your outfit perfectly. Just nod and play along. I have a secret message from Da Vinci. The flower you see here is called... I'm an undercover resistance spy. They call me the Black Crow. Listen up. Lately, the Archaeum Legion has been searching desperately for a monostone known as the Golem's Heart. That's right! The Golem's Heart is a powerful monostone. It is said to have the power to control giant golems capable of destroying fortress walls. Oh, is that so? The Archaeum Legion plans to make a secret weapon with that power. We have to find the Golem's Heart first, before they get their hands on it. How do you like it? For now, go meet Henderson in the Vienta Vineyard. He knows a great deal about the Golem's Heart. Thank you very much! Da Vinci says you are the right person for this mission. Good luck.
What is it? Sorry, but no performances for the time being. Golem's Heart. The name rings a bell, but I can't remember what it refers to. In order to remember everything, I wrote a song about my adventures. Everyone called it the Song of the Vienta Dwarves. Worst part is I ended up forgetting the lyrics. I lost my sheet music, and I can't even perform now. If I knew anything about this Golem's Heart you speak of, It definitely would have been contained in the lyrics.
Henderson recorded his adventures in the form of songs and...
What do you want? That song! I was a regular at Henderson's shows. Went there a lot with the love of my life, Carmilla. Oh, please, don't ask me any more about that. It just makes me think of my love, who abandoned me. It's okay. She left because I'm not good enough for her. I can't even get her a single Just a Plantia that she really wanted. Alas! You really don't know what it is? It's a gift for confessing love. Getting the materials is really dangerous, but that just goes to show the extent of your love. You need desert flower roots and cobra wings to make it. You can hunt them in the monolith wastelands, but that's out of the question for a coward. Oh my, you really got them? Thank you so much. I must officially confess my love to Carmilla immediately. Oh, yes. What song of Henderson's were you curious about? Ah, that's an old hit from back in the day. It began like this. A couple years ago, I was touched by one of Henderson's performances. That night, I wrote the lyrics on a long silk scarf. It looked exquisite, so I wore it everywhere. But only a few days ago, I was walking the desert, lost in the sorrows of my heartbreak, when I ran into some sand flame bandits. They took everything I had.
Carbonet was delighted to receive the crafting materials and tried to sing you Henderson's song.
Oh, did you learn the lyrics, my friend? Oh, that's it! Now I remember! The columns heart you mentioned probably refers to the stone fragments I hid away at Sienna's request. Sienna divided the stone into 3 fragments and asked me to hide them. I placed them around the abandoned stonemason town. But come to think of it, you need a special magic solution to get the stone fragments. Lure and kill monsters in the abandoned stonemason town with sulfur gas to get the materials. The materials needed are a potent sap pouch from a mandrake, a spittle pouch from a basilisk, and a poison sac from a scorpion. When you've collected all the fragments, find the chapel hidden in the town. Apparently, there's a special synthesizer there. There's a clue in the lyrics. Let's fuse the heart fragments. 3, 2, 1. The golem wakes up when you combine the hearts. I don't know what it means exactly, but it sounds important.
Upon reading the lyrics...
Oh, my. Are you all right? I'm Sienna Parsons, a wizard from the Resistance. I heard about you from headquarters.
Oh.
Such skill. You must be very strong to fight off all those Archeum soldiers on your own. The good news is, we were able to protect the golem's heart, thanks to you. Hmm? That purple light. You have a star fragment, right? It sounds more like a predetermined turn of events than a coincidence. They say all power eventually finds its master. Here. This new power should come in handy. Your power will now react with the sealed golem's heart. Perhaps the power of the seal stone can be used in the Titan Reach ruins. I intended to destroy the hidden golem's heart, so that it would not fall into Archeum's hands. But I never imagined the one who revived the heart would actually absorb its power. This seems like fate. I hope you use your power justly.
the way, that person Henderson you met was a comrade of mine. We've gone on many adventures together. Now we're all busy doing our own things. But I'll always consider him a precious friend. There are a few things I couldn't give him when he left the Resistance. Would you mind passing them on to him? Thank you. I hid them in an old bag near the Titan Reach ruins. It's going to be hard to see him for a while since I'm busy with the constant provocations of the Archeum Legion. Please give him my best regards. Take care!
It's been more than 10 years since I touched this hood. Back in those days, I wasn't afraid of monsters or the Archeum Legion. Justice, danger, and the thrill of adventure. That's all I cared about. Ah. Let us drink some beer. Drink it all it's here. Raise a glass high for the victory to us. Through the hot desert, we got the treasure. After the sandstorms, we caught the golem's heart in our hand. It's in our hands. The foolish tyrant was blinded by his greed. Our strategy worked to give us what we need. Let us go on our way to get us the golem's heart. Even the sandstorms won't keep us from treasure. Nothing can stop us from mighty adventure. Yes, it's true! Giant rocks in the sand do what we command. Our song will open its heart just like we planned. Through the land of the damned, filled with monsters, we will seek them to the end of this world. Let's go on an adventure! Pieces of the heart. 3, 2, 1! Golem will rise when the pieces are combined! Tear down the ramparts! Destruction to it all! Cheers of joy in the plaza will be heard around the world! Around the world! Much, my friend. I got everything back thanks to you. If you ever stop by the Vientus Sanctum, take a look at the tower we constructed when we were in the Resistance. We built up the tower little by little, adding to it whenever we completed another odyssey.
Vernon, the Lord of Stoneguard, who colluded with Archeum, exploited the inhabitants and ruled over them with an iron fist. The Resistance raided and seized the Thorne and Archeum's army's cargo and distributed it among the people. One day, an extraordinary girl and 2 dwarves came to visit Vernon. The girl said that if she received funding, she would use it to find a legendary stone called the Heart of the Ancient Golem, build a giant golem, and subdue the Resistance. Though originally filled with doubt, Vernon ended up giving her a substantial sum after watching her golem's performance. The girl's company unraveled the secret of the monolithic boulder. Along the way, a rock struck Henderson and rendered him unconscious. Although they were chased by Chernobog and braved many perilous adventures, in the end, they acquired the stone. After completing the giant golem, the girl made Vernon dance in a huge chest and chant a spell, explaining that it was a ritual that would bind him to the golem, making him its owner. Vernon emerged from the chest, and the giant golem broke down the gate. All at once, the resistance flooded in and captured the castle. The girl was revealed to be Sienna Parsons, a resistance member and genius engineer. Even now, when you visit the Enter village, you can still hear tales of her adventures sung by Sienna's comrade-in-arms, Henderson Harmon. Sienna Parsons.
Oh, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Glenn. Well, it is all my daughter, Marcia. Ordinary people like... What? You don't know. Search around the sandworm. You'll understand why afterwards.
Oh my, I'm done for. Oh, my camels. Oh, I'm completely ruined because of Queen Blandia. She vacuumed up 200 of my camels in an instant. Not just the camels, but all the goods they were carrying too. At first, I went around looking for her in the hopes I might salvage something, but then I saw a pile of bone fragments in a pit connected to the sandworm lair. The pile consisted of bone fragments of the people and animals she consumed. Seeing that, I didn't dare hunt for her anymore. Everyone told me I should be happy that I escaped with my life, but now I'm broke. Poor Queen Belandir, she ruined my life overnight. You best be careful too. You could be her next victim. You mean the sandworm lair? It's to the east of here, but don't ever go near it. That place is dangerous.
Glen Ridgehill.
Hurry it up! Hurry it up! I got lucky. Queen Belandir refuses to give up on her prey once she's marked them for the hunt. People would say it's fate for us to meet, so let's get on with the introductions. I am Josephine Croft, a wizard from Benelux. I'm studying the magic of Soren Warnock, who created the Moonlight Oasis here. I discovered that the magic used by Soren Warnock correlates with Queen Belandir's mana, so I've been investigating the Queen's behavior. That's the reason I went there. Did you go looking for Queen Belandir on purpose? She has already taken so many resistance members from us. You almost became one of them.
Did you do that out of curiosity? Oh, I understand. I'd want to stop my family if they said they would defeat Queen Belandir. I think I know how Glenn feels. Did you say Marcia? You should hurry up and try to persuade her.
I'm busy doing some maintenance at the moment, my friend. Were you hoping to go up to see the observatory? As you can see, the ladder is under repair. It will take some time to fix it properly. Maybe you can fly down to the observatory, if you can jump from that lofty hill there.
Never seen you before. What brings you here? So what you're saying is that Queen Belandir is a monster that can't be beaten, and I should give up and stop trying. I don't know why a complete stranger like you is so concerned for my safety, but what do you think we're doing here? We're fighting so that this tragedy finally ends. I've made a detailed plan. If you don't trust me, you can look at the journal in my barracks.
The investigation team.
There you are. Did you meet with Marcia? Good heavens. Now what do I do? Who knows what might happen to Marcia if I just leave things like this? Yes, that's a better approach. I should help my daughter so that she isn't put in danger. But how? There is that trap Marcia set. I wonder if we can lure the beast there. What? I wasn't serious. Now that I think about it, luring the beast would be too risky. An ambush could just as easily put us at a disadvantage. How could we even bait a giant monster like that? I didn't realize someone so skilled was nearby. If anyone could find a way to help my daughter, it'd be Josephine Croft. I know I'm overstepping myself here, but I need you to do this one last favor.
When we meet again? You look like you have something important to tell me. Ah, I see. If that is the intent of the raid group, I would like to lend them my strength. So, you mean to bait Queen Belandir to ensure the safety of the raid group, right? Well, I think there is a way we can do that. Oh, come to think of it, Clay wrote in one of his books that Queen Belandir is attracted to strong mana. He also wrote the potent sandworm poison sac can be utilized as raw material for mana production. With the potent sandworm poison sac and magic amplification gear, you can create a device that emits mana to attract Queen Belandir. If that doesn't work, you'll have to resort to your own devices to lure her over to you. It's true that power can be used to detect other power that comes from the same source. Queen Belandir's power was derived from a star fragment. Fundamentally, the same as your own. So you really didn't know. Star fragments themselves are nothing more than a pure form of power. If someone with evil intent uses one, they can make a monster as fearsome as Queen Belandir. I'm sure that there are more monsters in this world created from star fragments. Let's try making a luring trap first. While I'm away looking for the lure magic schema, go collect bristled armadillo scales, and you can easily find plenty of armadillos in the Moonlight Desert. First, make sure they're stunned by the trap before you go to kill them.
Josephine recalled some passages in Clay's book and found a way to lure Queen Belandir. She also...
This is a sandworm hatchery. It's a dangerous place. You're looking for poison sacs? Then you'll need to find the baby sandworms. But they're good. Maybe you could shapeshift yourself into an insect. Good.
I found the right magic schema that we can use for the bait. Since you have all the ingredients I mentioned, let's get started right away. First, put the potent sandworm poison sac over here. Apply it to the armadillo's tail. Elemental fusion stones are riddled with impurities, making it difficult to use them for complex schema like the magic.
The first attempt to build the device for luring Queen Belandir ended in failure. Since common elemental fusion stones often contain impurities, they cannot be used to contain...
Did you get the materials yet? We need to make it quickly before impurities corrupt the materials. This hardens it to complete the pure elemental fusion stone. Afterward, the level of mana around the device will increase to the... Now, here's how to operate it. mentioned, I made the device for luring Queen Balandir will appear soon after pressing the button. So
Having finished crafting the pure...
It's time. We can lure Queen Balandir with that device? Really? If that's true, I can catch her right now. Most members of the raid group are at the Sandworm hatchery right now. If we want to catch Queen Balandir, we need them to return, so we can attack. My troops are currently working to reduce the number of sandworms. They won't come back until they achieve their objective. If you get out there and help them with their mission, they'll be able to come back sooner. It's up
Upon learning about the luring device, Marcia wanted to catch...
Been waiting. Thanks to you, my troops returned earlier than expected. The time has come to carry out the plan. We've set so many traps for Queen Balandir already. She wouldn't be able to escape us once caught. But with the luring device you brought, we'll be able to attract her there as planned.
Marcia and her group had already set up a trap in the hopes of catching Queen Balandir.
We're all set here. Shall we begin the operation? If we... There she is. Finally!
After Queen Balandir charged, her fierce attack was cut short when she stopped in the middle of the trap and took flight. Determined to bring her down, the raid group let fly every arrow they had. The enormous sandworm was engulfed in an explosion as the gunpowder chest caught fire, but managed to escape.
I looked to my father's name. My father always wanted our family to live together in a safe place. So, if you see my father again, tell him to stop worrying about me. We will kill Queen Balandir soon.
Marcia succeeded in critically injuring Queen Balandir, the invincible, the all-consuming. No one had ever even so much as scratched the fearsome beast. Enter the Order of the Swan, a small-time guild, hired by the Resistance to help gather sandworm poison sacs. While the Resistance soldiers were mopping up the sandworms, they were suddenly dragged into the sand beneath their feet. One of the swans, rowing, fell into the vortex. All at once, Queen Balandir reared up, writhing in pain. Rowan had morphed into a violet phoenix and burst free from Queen Balandir's carapace, freeing everyone trapped inside. To this day, the mere sight of a human touched with malvescence is enough to violently enrage the mighty beast. Humans only defeated Queen Balandir once in the past.
If it's okay with you, can you help me? We've been responding to abnormalities reported near the Sanctuary Oasis at the request of a wizard from Venelux. I told my men to go do some research on an imp sighting not too long ago, but one of them, Lucas, hasn't. He's a recruit, and I'm worried that something bad might have happened to it. Thank you. Lucas went to investigate the deserted storage. Please help him come back safe.
You saved my life.
Thank you for coming. I was locked up in this place because imps were constantly pouring out from that fissure. I tried to defeat them to escape, but I just wasn't strong enough. Oh, the rift? You might run into imps. Be careful. You sealed it? But how? I knew you were special when I saw you fighting, but this is beyond my expectations. Thanks to you, no more imps will be seen on the... That's all right. I have something else to investigate. I heard a rumor that some suspicious items were found near the abandoned tower. Maybe it's another imp spotting site, so I'm going to check it out.
The Resistance forces at the Sanctuary Oasis were investigating the increasingly common imp layers when Lucas, a new recruit, found himself trapped in a warehouse by a stream of imps emerging from a rift.
How dare you bring uninvited guests? Our contract is hereby nullified. Suffer my wrath!
There you are. Did you find something at the abandoned tower? Oh, no, they summoned a demon? That's outrageous. What was the name of the demon? Reese, please, tell others that a demon named Reesieth is here. My friend Carter knows a lot.
Tourist, are you looking for special items or locations? Ask away. What? A demon is here? Is that why the new wizard... Grudron is a wandering crafter who knows this region well. Oh, this is no time for chit-chat. Please tell no...
Is there something you want to say? A demon? A real demon is here? Wandering around? I can't believe this happened again. How are we supposed to live in fear? Did you know that demon Juniboat at the Sanctum of Desire was once a human? I heard he got his power from the demon of... But for some reason, the demon of knowledge died, and Juniboat was hidden away in the Sanctum. Some people say it's just a legend, but I believe it really happened. Did you tell this news to the priestess? Look here, you should have told the priestess about this first. I will inform...
Very concerned. What is it? A demon is summoned? Ah, that's what everyone...
At Lucas's request, you warned the residents around the Sanctuary Oasis of the demon Reesieth summoning.
Wait, you actually have... Someone summoned a demon. Do you have any evidence? Well, this is... It's a parchment that's been used to... Venelux thought all these abnormalities were signs of a demon to come, but I thought differently. I surmised a demon had already invaded our realm. Demonic beasts usually lose their minds whenever demons are near. I didn't expect it would be Reesieth. According to the ancient tome, Reesieth is a high-class demon who can disguise himself as a human. Burning the snake's tongue compels the demon to flee. The purple incense scent is more than heaven. Adventurer, please talk to Grudron. I will take...
Not looking to make a weapon? Of course I do. This phrase about burning a fully bloomed cremosa will cause a purple smoke, and demons will flee when they get a sniff of it. That's why it's called the Heavenly Incense. Cremosas are found in the raging wilds. But to get... why do you ask?
Alea, a wizard from Benelux, shared an old poem about demons.
You actually found a fully bloomed cremosa?
Hold on. Where did I put my sensor? No, crumple the petals into a ball. Put it...
The Cremosas thrive.
Eddie, any luck figuring out that poem? Oh, good. We finally can figure out... Humans won't have much of a strong reaction. Don't use it on just anyone, though. If the demon finds out what you're doing, you'd better escape before he can ever catch you. The demons just started rearing their ugly... If you find the demon, you will... These demons are treacherous and cunning.
I haven't even started my business yet, and people already know that I'm here. You're not here to buy my stuff. Then why did you... Hey, that's a unique sensor. Such comforting fragrance. I would buy one of those if it was on sale. Oh, yeah, there was this new guy I know. Brayton was a...
What is it? I'm on duty. It feels so nice and comforting. Oh, there is another recruit. His name is Lucas.
Hello. I was preparing a report for Kaina.
Alea asked you to take the sensor.
You're scaring me. Why are you following me? I don't know where this is. You chased me, so I ran away and found a door in front of my true self. I'm only a new recruit. I can't even kill an imp on my own. Kaina can vouch for me. Please, calm down.
Do not call...
Beasts are going crazy, and I can't... Huh? I'm looking for her too. She's not here. I'm Olis. I'm a member of the Venelux investigation. I found a letter in her quarter, though.
Oh, you're here. You've kept me waiting quite a while. Did you kill the demon? I see. You really did it. I'm impressed that you defeated Risieth. The demon of knowledge. That just isn't possible. The demon you met was Risieth, the demon of deceit. I've already warned you not to listen to anything that demon might say to you, don't you understand? The demon must have placed that journal right where you found it to confuse you. It seems the demon of deceit is living up to its title. Havris was here 100 years ago. It's long since perished. The demon that you killed is known as Risieth. I've no reason to lie about that. You're a stubborn one, aren't you? And yet, it was that stubbornness of yours which got you to kill Havris, so I won't blame you. Foolish human. Now that you're no longer of any use to us, I'll relieve you of that star fragment.
One stormy night, 6 Shadowmancers gathered atop a tower, envious of Junobote's demonic covenant. They summoned their own demon. Risieth offered sweet words and whispered promises. They killed each other to win her favor. In the end, the last Shadowmancer standing became a monster, unable to control her power. This attracted the attention of Havres. As holder of Junobote's covenant, he attacked Risieth to ensure control of all the star fragments in the mortal realm. Severely wounded, Havres fled, disguising himself as a human. Risieth then proceeded with her master plan. To resurrect the demon goddess Siliveth. Now possessing the body of Venelux wizard Alea, Risieth has begun the hunt for star fragments. Shadowmancers summoned Risieth to gain power, only to be destroyed by her. Havres, who was summoned over 100 years earlier, was mortally wounded in a battle with the other demon over the...
those orcs!
What's going on? Come on, we've got to get out of here. How can I be calm in this situation? They're trying to turn me into a shadow orc. I hear when you become a shadow orc, you lose your sense of self. You just fight until you die. I've got to return to my true form. Oh, right. I need that stinky mugwort. It smells terrible and tastes worse. They say eating it shocks you right out of your morph. Really? Maybe there's some nearby. No wonder it's... Oh, I'm back! I'm a human again! That plant is way too bitter for human consumption. Whoever named it hit the nail on the head. Oh yeah, right. Let's get out of here. I was taken here on a big pulley, so let's go find that.
Though imprisoned by the Ins lose all sense of self, unable to do anything, Zarek, seemingly a wizard, true identity as a member of the Archean Legion. You joined forces with Benny to defeat the pair, but the enemy forces were fast approaching.
Not a big deal. I did what I had to. What now? You didn't expect me... The orcs lowered the pulley using that device. Why is the foothold so high up there? Oh, of course, it was raining then. That's why the water level was higher. I have such a good... Hang on, does that mean we have to wait until it rains? Damn it! Yeah. So many things have happened. We better hurry and tell the guards Arthur Talon's true identity. Oh, and, thank you for saving.
Brings you here? Is it true? We've already received reports of shadow orcs in Akidu Valley. We're watching... But to think the famous Talon Guild is involved, it's hard to believe. This is a serious situation that would turn the entire resistance on its head. I need solid evidence to report this. Please.
Report go? Will tales of our heroic exploits be told throughout the resistance? He doesn't trust us. Where the heck are we going to find evidence? Wait, I know! What about the Talon Guild base? Surely they left something there. Go and check it out.
And the Arkidu orcs.
It's exactly as you said. This will do. The evidence you found has made...
You certainly went above and beyond. You really are...
With the evidence in hand, Gideon decided to report the Talon Guild's corruption to the Resistance. The Phonos, a warrior clan, and the Kaltaran, a hunter clan, both followed the same chieftain. However, when Shaman Akidu became the chieftain due to his remarkable talent with dark magic, some orcs protested, claiming he succeeded in the election ritual by using unfair tactics. Akidu responded by creating his own clan, by transforming his own kind into vicious shadow orcs, but couldn't expand his power due to the limits of dark magic. In a later age, Khazar of the Archean Legion approached Tuarin, the latest chief of the Akidu clan. He demanded a legion of shadow orcs in return for the endless power of a star fragment. Tuarin accepted. To this day, he continues to create new shadow orcs to terrorize the world. Archean was
Youngster, are you from the Resistance? Oh, you are. Where are you going? Are you going? Today is my son's birthday, and I'm wonderful. I knew you would help me. I also made his favorite food, so please, no, I would never. Let me treat you to a tasty home-cooked... My son's name is Hardin.
Hey, how long has it been? Who knew we'd meet again here? Whoa, you look like a proper member of the Resistance now. I also joined the Resistance not long ago. I'm part of the Talon Guild now. You didn't know? It's the most famous guild among the Resistance. I'll introduce you, so join. Just look at this. It was also a wizard from... Excellent. The biggest building on the west side. Follow you.
Welcome. Ah, you're the one Benny's always talking about.
A pleasure to finally make your acquaintance.
Our guild's been waiting for someone talented like you. There's plenty of work, if you're willing to help. You won't find a better deal anywhere else. My guild has been investigating these orcs. We've been asked to look into them due to the trouble caused by the Phonos orcs. I believe they're all related to the Festival of Fire. We've planted a device that measures fire energy in Phonos Basin. Could you recover it from that cave? Zarek was planning to go too, so you can rendezvous with him there.
You'll help me investigate the Phonos orcs? Their cave is deep in the Phonos Basin.
The guild leader of the Talon Guild, Arthur Talon, was asking resistant soldiers
Now is the best time to investigate. First we'll have to observe how they move. Shape-shifting abilities won't work on them, right? Very well. Take care not.
I've never seen you before. What business do you have here? Ah, Hardin went out to patrol the Lycans Hall. But today's his birthday? But he didn't say.
Hannah asked you to visit the Watchguard post, where you planned to tell Hardin not to return home tonight, as Hannah said. But Officer Gustav informed you that he had not yet returned from his patrol. He heard a strange noise that led into the Lycans' hall.
What brought you here, by the way? So you came all this way to find Hardin? I've also, but I can't tell for sure because of the Lycans' full moon spell. I might be able to find some clues to the missing people if I could dispel them. Okay, then I'll empower the full moon stone using what Luna Zero is investigating the area as well.
Not found.
We got here. Huh? I must have missed something. A wolf's shadow? But I didn't see anything. You're getting... Anyway, if that was a wolf you saw, there's an old Lycan tale. Long ago, the sun grew envious of the moon and smashed it into several pieces. But a wolf brought the pieces to... I've never combined my magic with morph abilities. While I'm casting my magic, use your morph power to fight...
Next full moon.
I think he's still alive. Is this the Hardin person you were looking for? If this man is indeed... The guild leaders were going to meet there to discuss the case.
Doing.
Ah! I knew it! These beasts! We have to kill them all!
I agree. We have to mobilize our men right now.
Everyone cool down. Adventurer.
Jake Hander is not here. We can't just
You've come.
mobilize troops.
I told them that we found Hardin at the Lycans Hall. Now everyone is positive that Lycans are the culprits. I think the fact that others are still missing made them even more upset. Yes, the guild leaders confirmed it. Oh, and I sent a message to Hardin's family as well, so don't worry about it. I don't think this was the Lycans doing. Hey, I just thought of a possible way to wake him up. Thank you. We need special ingredients. A pure Mitran spirit can be obtained by washing the contaminated Mitran spirit in the...
I had no idea. Oh, look who it is. Didn't expect to run into you here. I've been doing fine. Da Vinci has asked me to investigate the strange disappearance. There are cases of missing people in Clay.
Oh, you must know Henson too. Henson, I've also briefed him on what we've experienced so far. Ah, okay. These will be enough to awaken Hardin. I'll wake Hardin now. Hardin, do you hear me?
Yes. I do.
What happened in the Lycans Hall?
I followed a strange noise, and James was there. He said he'd been following the same noise. It became louder and louder, and then... He was gone. Suddenly, a black smoke took James. Such dark smoke.
Are you okay?
A black smoke. The smoke. The smoke even took me.
Hardin! Hardin! Oh no. He's unconscious again. Okay, I don't think this was the Lycan's doing. If what Hardin said was right, I believe a very sophisticated magic was used in this foul play. I'll take a closer look at Hardin.
I will press onward with Da Vinci's soldiers. I want to investigate this black smoke a little further.
You mentioned missing people at the ruins of Terrain, right?
You really help us? Thank you.
Claimed successfully, the Lycans aren't responsible for the disappearances. He said he was drawn to a strange sound, and then a black smoke engulfed him.
Hello. Henson told me that... Yes, I just got here, but they say that the colleagues suddenly... I hear some unpleasant noises.
You met August, who was searching the ruins of Terrain.
What's going on?
Don't let the darkness consume you.
Protect the children until the end.
Are you all right?
One by one, the resistance soldiers vanished as they followed the Malvescence flickering in the darkness.
You're pretty tough, aren't you? These are the kinds of contracts we have here at the Pure Light Tower. Be careful out there. Make sure to come back if you need a contract.
It must be... Oh!
Outside. What's going on?
Blade, where are you? The Archaeum Legion is attacking! We should defeat them first.
Request backup. I see the situation here isn't good either. I'll help.
The stairway's out. Better use the lift. I think its power is disconnected. I'll reconnect it. This way! I will activate the lift! Going up!
As you hurry...
It's almost over here. Actually, I'm here because we need reinforcement at the Shattered Temple. We detected the magical energy from our missing resistance members. Actually, couldn't search for them because of
You did well.
Gigantrite, think, boarding.
Oh, it seems Gigantrite wants to return your favor. You can ride Gigantrite to the Shattered Temple. It's all right. Go ahead.
The situation here is pretty dire. Oh, you're here. I'm glad to see someone as reliable as you around. Clay isn't with you, is he?
Clay will be back after his search is over. We came here first because it was an emergency. He won't take long, though.
We have to go in now. I can handle them.
Think before you speak. Look at the number of our enemies.
Henson, the Archeum soldiers seem determined to protect the temple with their lives. Maybe they are hiding something important in there.
Maybe it's a soul stone?
That must be it. Immorti must be under their control because they're using the soul stones. Our duty is to retrieve the soul stone within that shattered temple. Charge ahead and make sure you protect the mages. Let's split up to recover the soul stones from each temple. I'll go ahead and handle the first temple. You should go to the second temple. It's a pretty dangerous place, so take one of the terrific trio with you.
We'll do fine, like at the Pure Light Tower.
Good to hear. Now, let's get started.
You and Sophia hurried to the Shattered Temple to solve the urgent situation.
This is the end of the road for you. Hello, resistance worms. I've prepared a nightmare.
Trying to amplify the nightmare using Gigantrite. Berger's power is overwhelming it. We have to capture Berger first to remove his magic. Oh no. Hurry! This way! Get out of here, please! Be quick!
Searching, searching, standing by. Danger, standing by.
For eons, countless wars have been fought throughout Solicium to acquire the Star of Siliveth, a mana stone of immense power. Commander Khazar's Archeum Legion arrived in Laslan to find the treasure. Khazar then tasked Calanthea to find the hidden Star of Siliveth fragments. With the ones she found, she used their power to awaken scores of the dead in northern Laslan. The Resistance, led by Commander Da Vinci, barely managed to stop their attack, which was only a fraction of the Archeum Legion's might. Even now, most of Solicium remains trapped within Archeum's shadow.